the silliest thing I think about OBS is how you have to go through all these steps. Hi, guys. I'm just complaining about technology and its issues. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. It's good to see you. Okay. I'll let Monica do a quick little PSA. I'm going to swap headphones real quick.
Oh, that's mine. Okay. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? We're back. I don't know what my PSA is going to be. It's going to be to make sure that on TikTok that you guys are doing all the things you're supposed to be, which is tapping the screen, sharing the live app, doing your daily heart me, and making sure you're completing gift gallery. What is Audie's gift gallery? Ooh, C4. So let's make sure it's a new week that you guys are working on getting that done. Let's make sure we're getting those taps up about 100,000 per every hour. I know you guys can do that. I've seen you guys do it. So let's get working on that because I know you can. Okay? I want to make sure that we're seeing that, which means those likes need to be going up faster. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Don't
I
make me
yelled
yell
at
at
them.
you.
I yelled at them.
Yeah. Good. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. We have Luca, No Name, BMC, and Dory for being the first ones in that are either mods or members. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, welcome. And we have Joey. Hello as well over there. And let Lenati know we're on. All of a sudden, I started hearing background noise and it freaked me out for no good reason. I'm sorry.
Was it me?
Yeah, I will say
Oh.
I meant to let Steve know that his mic was picking up so much background noise this morning.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, Moose, thank you for the galaxy. I'm like, there we go.
Told you got to get back in the groove when the week starts. It's like, okay.
Oh yeah, it's an adjustment. Wow, guys. So Bishop, you've been with me for a year already, man. That's insane. I know exactly what's happening on this call screen right now, I think. And it's going to be funny. All right, there we go. Okay. So, thank you for the makeup brushes too. All right, guys. So we are looking for Republicans or Trump supporters, and I'm going to tell you I changed the prompt because y'all do silly stuff anyways. So I'm just like, well, we're just going to put it that way. They just suck. Okay. Republicans suck. I don't know what else to tell you. So Trump also sucks. So there's that. Bishop, thank you for being with me for a whole year. That's insane. To think that that's how long I've been able to get subs on Twitch.
That's great.
I
love that.
That's insane. I'm like, dang, I've been able to do it for that long. It doesn't feel like it was 12 years ago or a year ago.
12 years ago is wild.
A month ago, I was a completely different person 12 years ago. Not completely different. Different enough. All right, we'll say different enough. Did Cap start in one live and move over to another? He did. Okay. All right. Oh, we have our favorite friend in Minnesota.
Oh.
Hello. How are you doing?
Just good. It was hot as hell. Just checking with my two beautiful girls. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Good.
Good. Moni, you cannot take a vacation because that week sucked.
Yeah, I can't take vacations anymore. Oh.
That week sucked without you guys. So just let you know. Anyway, just want to say hi and miss you and how you doing, Ari? Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm quick in and out. Just want to say hi.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay.
You guys have a great night. Goodbye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Lenati, rejoin. It's doing the thing again where it's showing you twice. So I'm going to drop you and you come back.
That's what I keep being told, is that I can't go on vacation.
Yeah, every time.
I have to live my life, guys.
Oh, it's just going to keep doing it all. Survive. Okay. All right. So I've decided, unfortunately for TikTok and my landscape, or not my landscape, my portrait YouTube show, you guys will not be seeing any videos I play. I am running a test and I'm going to see what happens because TikTok is a little child. Is that the nice way to put it? Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. I meant to change this at the beginning. I'm changing it late, so we'll do a lower number. So if you, there it goes. It fixed itself finally, Linati. Thank you. If you support Donald Trump or the Republican Party, feel free to call the number on the screen. I'm moseying along without you, so I don't really care. You can do what you want. Amber, try calling the number. Let's see if you're a real person. And you get right on air with me. So, you know. Hi, Linati. Yeah, it worked finally. Okay. And now I got to remind myself, what page am I on? This one is from last week, but it's still, I wanted to go over it because it's just out of touch with reality, as we all know. And then I have one that's probably going to follow it up. Oh, Amber's always scared. All right, I guarantee it. They don't have an ability to not be scared. So that's very true, John. Aw, Winston. Thank you. Winston, thank you for the 5. Said, for help for your sweet cat. She is a sweetie. She's actually, oh, she was at my feet just a moment ago. She must have got up and left for a moment. She loves hanging out with me. All right. So you guys are going to hear JD Vance on TikTok, but you won't see him. And that's probably for the best. But this is great.
Like, my life is, dude, totally transformed. I don't go to the grocery store anymore. People go to the grocery store for me. Most of my meals, like when I cook a meal, it's like, I love to cook, actually. I'm a big baker. I like to cook for my kids as a special occasion, but I don't have to cook anymore because I've got an army of people who are willing to like cook me my food. My life is so weird. I fly around on a 757, no more TSA lines for me and the kids. It's so weird, but it can become the sort of thing that if you internalize it, you start to be an entitled asshole.
Yeah.
Like right now?
Like right now? Like, so out of touch?
Out of touch with reality. If you internalize it, you start to be an entitled asshole. You are one. Like you showed that right there. Like, my life has changed so dramatically. I don't even have to go to the grocery store. I don't even have to bake, and I like to bake. Like
you could still bake.
You can.
You could still do that.
Like, I just want to remind everybody that he's acknowledged that he's not having sex, okay?
And this is their guy. This is the one that they
guy.
want in 2028. This is your man.
That's your man, guys. You're just like, that's my guy. That's why Republicans just suck. Sorry, I'm doing a thing. Okay. Yeah, y'all just are so bad at everything that you do. Ooh, Allison, thank you. Where is he? Here we go. He's back. Okay. Hi, Izzy. Oh, everyone just saw that. Hi, guys.
Whoops.
I'll have fun with that one. I didn't do anything. We're going to talk about Republicans, but not have any up to refute their worldview. What? No, Jarma. See, there's this number on the phone that you... Perhaps you haven't ever witnessed a phone before. Hold on, I got this for you. Okay, we're gonna open up the phone. It's on the dial pad. Okay, we're gonna do 915 974. Yeah, I don't know my own phone number. It's cool.
Neither do I.
3274. Okay, it's dialed up right there. We're gonna call it, and this is what you hear.
Thank you for calling Ari's show. After the tone, please state your name and the topic you are calling about, then press.
And that's all you do. And then you get on the live. Like, it's a very easy thing to do. I hope the demonstration helps. All right?
It won't. It won't help.
It won't. I know. It doesn't help. It never helps them because they just... You got to baby step them. Yeah, I go through TikTok. I don't know how to use a phone. You're on one. In order for you to request up to a TikTok panel, you have to be on a mobile device. You can't be on a computer.
You don't know how to make a call on your phone? Okay.
I tried, Eric. I tried to explain how they get on there, but they don't. Oh, did you want your backup account on?
Oh, I can. Hold on. I gotta get out of here.
You
from
don't
my
understand?
main.
Hey, same thing to you, Seven. You call the number on the screen. It's you call the number and say, "Hi, my name is Seven, and I'm calling to talk about Trump," and then we'll bring you up. Okay, well then be a little bitch boy.
Nah.
Nah,
No.
be a little bitch boy. That's okay. Tell everyone you're scared. That's all you're doing. Like, I'm not doing anything with it. I don't care. Like, who are you?
There's nothing to defend anymore.
There's truly not. I mean, he already tried. Let's see. But that's okay. We have more. I don't really care if you guys do your things. Well, I do want to check something though. I lost my train of thought. Do y'all know how that goes? Sorry, I can't bring Europeans on. Well, technically you can. There is a link, but I don't use it and I don't know it, so my bad. I think. Should I feel sorry about that? Why? It always makes like. Why do you want to show support for Trump? Just pull a Maduro, come and get him.
Right.
I don't. Why would you want to call us? Like, you just pull a Maduro, come and get him if you like him so much. That's all. It's what he might enjoy that. He wants to be, where was it that he wanted to be the elected official of Israel?
Yeah.
If they could, they would elect
the
me.
first president of Israel.
Yeah, he wants to be the first president of Israel. So, I mean, Netanyahu, come get your bestie. He apparently wants to do it so bad.
You obviously launched a fresh round of strikes overnight. Iran said overnight the Strait of Hormuz is closed. CENTCOM came out this morning and said the Strait of Hormuz is open. Which is it, Mr. President, and how are you going to respond?
And I don't want to talk about it because I want to honor the life of Lindsey Graham, so I don't want to talk about it. I told you that before the call.
Yeah.
It's
Just don't want to talk about it.
We bombed the hell out of them last night. They're very...
And we're bombing them again
But we're going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
2.5
But let me
hours.
talk about it.
But I'm gonna talk about it real quick though.
very, very evil and sick people. We had meetings with them for the last... They agreed to a deal yesterday, a perfect deal for us. No nuclear, no this, no that, no nothing. They gave up everything. And then after that, they left the room. And then within an hour, they launched a drone at a ship. I said, you people are sick. You're sick people. And so it's one of those things. I don't want to talk about it.
Finally, before I let you go.
I want to talk about one person.
I don't want to talk about it, but I spent 50 seconds talking about it.
We had a deal, but we didn't have a deal. But we had a deal. Stock markets, stop freaking out.
Yeah, guys, don't worry. It's all good. And this was early in the morning, right? If I remember correctly.
This one I think was yesterday, and then.
Oh wait, so my prediction came
in his
half
office today.
So we're telling me that my prediction came half true.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's gonna happen before the market opens. It did to a degree, and then he's like, but then they did this, so I did it anyways. So, you know.
Yeah, he just did something in the Oval Office a couple hours ago, and he talked about the fact that we're going to hit them heavy tonight, but also they want to make a deal. So he's like trying to do both now.
All the time. Like, let me actually pull up CENTCOM's post. Like, which if you're on TikTok and you didn't see my video, I did a quick little one. Yeah, CENTCOM says we're bombing again. Since now we use Twitter and True Social to govern, that's apparently where we have to go to get our news now, is all these things. So we'll just At 4:45 p.m. Eastern Time today, U.S. Central Command began launching the third consecutive night of strikes against Iran at the Commander-in-Chief's direction. These strikes will continue, imposing a heavy cost on Iranian forces and degrade their ability to attack innocent civilians and commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. Okay. I love the comments. The biggest lesson from Iraq and Afghanistan should have been that starting military operations is easier than ending them.
You know?
This is not oh, this is interesting. Oh, somebody uploaded a video of the landscape of Iran. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh. Sorry, I got distracted reading comments because they're interesting. The region should be autonomous. Well, I mean... Will they? Iran thinks y'all got big energy. BBE.
BBE.
That's funny. It's not SDE. It's now BBE. And it doesn't mean what you think it is. It's not BDE. That's what it was. That's the acronym. Listen, I can't remember all those acronyms. Okay.
Simon, you said NATO's chief gives Trump full support. Where did he do that? In regards to Iran specifically? Where?
What?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Matt Root?
Rute.
Whatever. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. It's how he pronounces his name. That's the correct pronunciation. My bad. Rute. Okay.
Said, and our allies.
And our yeah. Are you talking about Italy? Where she was like, no, like
no.
Oh my god. Actually, let me find that. Hold on. Why are y'all giving me ADHD moments? I'm gonna find it. I know I had it.
Because they're not calling, so we might as well just go through.
I have a whole ADHD moment, so I'm having one. Yeah.
Oh, the one where she was in front of his face. That was hilarious.
Oh, the eye roll?
In his face.
I did show that one. No, I was talking about the one where... Is it not in this one? Okay. Where she was like, oh, you're going to pull out your military? So what should we do? Raid McDonald's? That one. There it is. It's actually kind of funny. Yeah. So, sorry, TikTok, you won't see this, but the rest of you, you'll hear it. Also, TikTok, there's 4 more heart me's left. If you haven't sent your heart me, do it now. Thank you, Sparky. See, Sparky just showed you how to do it. Thank you, Sparky.
Sbagliata questa strategia? Allora...
Oh, sorry. This is in Italian, so you're going to have to read for everyone else. But she starts off with saying this strategy is wrong, but if it doesn't work, then the alternative must be formalized.
Mi si deve formalizzare l'alternativa. Mi si deve dire quindi che cosa...
So what do you mean? What do you mean we must distance ourselves in the sense that we must leave NATO?
Fare? Cioè, dobbiamo prendere distanze nel senso che dobbiamo uscire dalla NATO? Dobbiamo
we must close American bases.
Chiudere le basi americane? Dobbiamo rompere i rapporti?
We must sever trade relations. We must storm McDonald's. Oh, that's funny. Storm. Not just raid. Storm McDonald's.
I commerciali dobbiamo assaltare i McDonald's? Non lo so. Che dobbiamo fare?
I don't know. What should we do?
Altrimenti, chiaramente, sbagliata questa strategia.
Like, gosh, we're going to leave NATO. We're so upset about NATO, according to Trump, right? He's very upset. And then he went on this tirade where he's like, she wants me. She's obsessed with me. I need a restraining order. Reminder, every accusation is a call out. Or sorry, it's a cell phone. It's a projection for him. She wants me. She's obsessed. I need a restraining order.
No, she just doesn't like you. That's really...
No. And she's allowed not to because you kind of suck. Like, we'll show this one too where, at least for everyone else, no sound is necessary for this one. I don't think we're going to mute it anyways. She just eye rolls at it. Why'd you turn the sound back on? Sound is unnecessary. Anyways, she just eye rolls at him like, yeah, You're great. By the way, she was a staunch supporter of him for a while.
Yeah.
And then he just said basically burn that shit to the ground because he doesn't.
Him and that
fucking
damn
care.
handshake, like the pulling. I
Yeah.
would yank his hand so far back, it's not even funny. Like, I'd be like,
Yeah.
give me my hand back, bro.
And she
Like, what
kind
are
of
we
is
doing?
like you see her pulling it back constantly. She's like, "Can I have my hand back?"
She's not pulling hard enough. Mm-mm.
Oh
I'd
gosh.
be, I would end up on the news.
I
You
think
don't
this
let go of my hand.
Oh yeah, it's like, you're gonna let it go like right now. I don't care. I think this is somebody that was in your comment section earlier. You'll find out why.
God.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you?
Doing great. How old are you for TikTok terms of service?
40. I'm 42.
Okay. And you're still supporting Trump?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What's he done that's earned your support?
Well, everything's once he came into office and started reversing Joe Biden's menstrual cycle of administration. But I have a quick question.
Menstrual cycle?
You pronounce Iran. You go Iran. It's not a
Iran.
Latino word. You
Iran.
don't roll the R's. You don't roll the R's.
It's Persian.
Persian.
Have you ever spoke to a Persian person from Iran? They don't pronounce it that way. It's
Yeah,
Iran.
no,
do.
you do it
Iran.
with a soft
No,
knock
no,
on
you
the
don't. No,
R.
you don't.
You do.
No, you don't. No,
Like
you
you
don't.
can look
No,
this
you
up.
don't.
It's
You,
not
no,
hard.
this
It's
is,
Aran.
y'all are two of the most ignorant bitches on the fucking platform.
Oh,
Seriously,
See, I
both
told
of
you.
y'all.
I told you, Moni. Like
I
I'm pretty
know.
sure this is
I
in your
know.
comment
I know.
section
I know. I
earlier.
know.
This
I
is
know. And you know
hilarious.
what? You can't pronounce a basic word. Nobody since '79 has pronounced it. Iran.
Oh,
That's
no
not the
one
way it's
since
pronounced.
79.
You're
Did
so
you catch
stupid.
that, buddy? No one
Since
since
79.
79.
Yeah, well, check it out. You
Interesting.
guys don't even know
Interesting.
who
I
overthrew
wonder what
Iran.
happened
Y'all
in
are the most ignorant.
79.
This
What
Gen Z
happened in
generation is the weakest.
79,
I'm not
Monica?
Gen
Seriously,
Z,
the
sweetie.
weakest, most
Sweetie,
uneducated.
I'm not Gen
And
Z.
guess what?
I'm
Echo
35,
chamber, echo
babe.
chamber.
Wait, we're
Alert,
Gen
I'm
Z
alert,
35.
now?
echo chamber.
Jesus.
You can't teach them
Look
anything.
at us.
They're idiots.
Look at us.
Yeah,
They will
we're not.
literally
Gen
bounce
Z.
I mean,
back
I
and forth all
appreciate
day
it,
long
but
like
I'm not
two
Gen
retards.
Z.
Oh, there's the
Oh.
No,
sign.
but you are Gen Z.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
know.
I'm 35. I'm a millennial.
We're gonna do this.
Down
Sorry.
syndrome.
Sorry.
Two monkeys fucking a football with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Mm-hmm.
Bye bye.
What?
Bye bye, idiots.
If anyone has
You
the
literally.
I'm
Both
not
of y'all,
actually.
hey, by the way, little girl with the glasses, get the fuck out of Florida. Quit living in a red state. Go live
I'll
in
do
a
what I
fucking
want.
blue state.
I'll do what I want.
Yeah, guess what? Because
I'll do what I
you
want.
take advantage of a red
I'll
state,
do what I
you stupid
want.
bitch.
I'll do what I
Yeah, you
want.
will, won't you,
I
sweetheart? You live in
guarantee
a
I
red
know
state.
more about
Oh,
how this
baby
state
doll, you
operates
just
and
love
how
a red-
your
you
state
just love a red
operates.
state,
Oh,
don't
I
you,
bet
little
you,
bitch?
Tony,
Talk
I
your
bet you're
shit, you
voting for
hypocrite,
Ken
huh?
Paxton.
I
How
know.
much do
You
you
know what
like
I'm
the
voting
fact that
for?
Ken
It's for you
Paxton
bitches to get the
gets
fuck out of red
diddlers
states and
off?
quit taking advantage
I
of it.
know
Go live in
you're
a
so
blue state,
mad.
you
I know
fucking-
you're so
I know,
mad.
baby.
Tony,
Hey, sweetie
can
pie,
you
I
tell
know
me
you're mad.
how
Oh,
much
nobody's
you like
mad.
Ken
We're
Paxton and the fact
nitpicking
that
how
he gets
pathetic
off
you
sex
are.
offenders?
You do
Can
the
you
same
tell me
shit
how
every
much
day.
you're
You
gonna
crash out.
love
Crash
voting
out.
for Ken
Sweetie,
Paxton?
baby, you know that you
Sweet
love
baby
living in a red
boy,
state.
sweet baby. I
The
know.
red state. No, listen,
Like
little
the
sweetie
only
pie.
person that's
You get your
calm
ass
is
kicked every
us. It's
day by
hilarious. I'm just
Republicans, and
like,
you know why? You're
yeah,
a coward. You live in a red state because you don't want to
Ooh,
pay
red
the
state.
fucking state income tax.
I'm
But
in
you
Colorado.
talk big shit for the blue. Oh,
Blue
everybody knows
states
that
also
California is so great. Go
doesn't
fucking
Washington
live
doesn't
there,
have a
little
state
bitch.
income tax?
You know what? And you, another
Yeah, they
bitch.
don't.
You live in
Yeah.
Colorado, 2
Like
miles from the
it's
airport.
so funny.
You're
He's so
fucking on
upset. He
welfare,
knows
you fat fuck.
everything about
Both of you
us.
both of you
This
bitches
is
know
insane,
that I'm a
actually.
bitch.
Like
You live
the
in a
number
red
that he
fucking
called
state, and you know, get
is
the fuck
from
out. Get the
Texas,
fuck out
which
of
is
our red
even more
state.
funny.
You're not
Like
welcome. Go live in
he's
your
a
blue state
guys.
bullshit.
I know
Go
you
practice
guys
your
like
socialism somewhere
this
else,
is
bitch.
funny,
And you know what?
and this is like this is great. He is a super fan, all right?
Yeah.
I want to let you like he is a super fan. I haven't mentioned anything about where I'm at, like where I live or anything like that in I don't know, like a week up there. Well, no, I mentioned it on Hector's, but that was on Hector's live. So I guess maybe he is a
Right.
fan of even Hector too. Like, damn, you're a super fan. And I don't remember you saying anything about Colorado this morning.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the turbulence coming into Denver, but that was
Oh,
about it.
that I mean,
So,
DIA is
maybe
is a hub for a lot of layovers. Like,
Yeah.
if I want to go from one side of the state, typically I have a layover in Denver.
It's
Sometimes.
it's one of the busy. I think it's like the third or fourth busiest airport in the United States.
Yeah, it's huge. Like it's a huge major airport. So I mean, he really is. Yeah. Ben, he's still going. He was like, I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. He's really really telling us right now.
Very
Just
angry about how we pronounce words. Just
Aran.
very, very mad about that.
Let's see. I guess I can maybe like help him out with something. I know I don't know because
I can't hear you, but I can hear you just crashing out.
Oh, is sound not on?
Weird. Don't hear it.
Neither do I. I don't care. Did he finally go? Oh yeah, he finally left. He crashed out for 4 minutes and 57 seconds. So. I would ask if you're good, but I know the answer is no.
It's definitely not good.
Yeah. Like, you're not good and you're a super fan. Thank you. Like, thanks, Julie. That was pretty funny. Like, I know where you live. Like, also, blue states, there are blue states that also don't have state income tax. Washington. Washington. This is not a unique thing to Texas or Florida and whatever other states have it. Like, ooh, boo-hoo, that's not why I'm here anyways, and this state's about to fuck itself over. But hey, you know, whatever.
You have fun with that.
Texas already
Take
fucked
our
themselves
taxes,
over.
but sure.
Yeah, Texas already fucked themselves over. So apparently they did the same thing that this state's trying to do. So there's that. It's great. All right. Yeah, Montana doesn't have a sales tax if you are, well, sorry, I don't know what the stipulations are. And if you actually go to North Dakota, they have a law in place that they will honor the no Montana sales tax for Montana residents as long as they show a Montana driver's license. It's a very interesting thing.
That is interesting, actually.
Yeah. They're like, we'll honor your no sales tax. Show me your Montana ID. It's, I mean, North Dakota.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I don't know how much that really helps them. And obviously, I think that doesn't apply to buying food at restaurants, but
right.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't from Montana when I was there. So it's just something that I found out like, oh, are you from Montana? What are you talking about? Yeah, North Dakota is a deceptively big state, but small. Because not a lot of people.
It's also funny to me they get so mad about you living in a red state, as if you can't change the politics in a state, as if we don't have purple states that slowly went blue. How'd that happen, I wonder?
Wow, somebody's like really obsessed with our sex lives in YouTube, and that's a little bit weird.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, what did this person say? Hold on. Oh, okay, never mind, Justin. That wasn't a mean comment. Got it. All right, well, we do have someone else, so. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Doing great. For TikTok terms of service, how old are you?
I'm 48.
All right, and are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Not really, but I saw the topic was Trump and the Republicans suck, so I don't agree with the whole statement.
Okay, which part?
Well, I think Trump sucks. I'll give you that. He's kind of blown a lot of our capital, both monetarily and probably moral capital around the world. But I think that the U.S. still needs a Republican Party, a sane Republican Party, without Trump, just as a counterbalance to the other side. So if you think of the two parties, right? It's kind of the best thing. It's kind of the only thing we have, right? So they're both big tent parties. So Republicans have a whole spectrum of people from the center to the right, and then the Democrats have people from the center all the way left, right? So one of those being able to run wild without any sort of resistance, probably pretty bad, But I think the best thing you could hope for is that the other side, no matter where you are, right, where you fall, that the other side is at least rational and has the best of the American people in their mind, and they're not just. I mean, I can't possibly defend Trump at this point. It's pointless. But I think, what I said is stands. I don't think it's a controversial statement, really, but just my thoughts.
So and I just want clarification. Are you saying that the Republicans are the more rational party?
No.
Okay.
I think there's rational parts on both sides. I just think it's better to have more rational people on both sides than, for example, Trump, I don't think he really stands for anything, right? I mean, you could call him racist, but I don't even think he could take that position. He really.
Oh, are you not aware that he called
explain.
Kamala Harris half a person today?
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't think he probably doesn't remember what he said 5 minutes ago.
That's
Does
not
it
an
say racist
excuse.
things? Sure. I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm saying I don't think he has the capacity to be. I don't think he's smart enough to be racist. I don't think he could put together a platform that's racist.
Racism is actually from the lack of intelligence of other things and the acceptance of other things or something. Sorry, not other things. Other people that are different than you, right? So it doesn't require intelligence to be racist. It would require intelligence to hide your outward racism. Which since he doesn't hide his outward racism and he makes it pretty obvious, it's not that, again, that I guess would show a lack of intelligence.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather have wouldn't you rather have a Republican Party that is maybe a little more pro-business and, fiscally sound? Not that they're particularly either
I can
one,
already say
right?
no.
But they have
I would rather have a Republican Party that is pro the people and doesn't prioritize corporations.
Well, prioritizing corporations from the point of let's get people working and things. I understand what you're saying, but to the extent to which it would do well for people, not being in the pocket of big business, but supporting business in so much as that it could bring jobs to their district or things like
Republican
that, while
policies
still
don't
not
do that,
allowing
though.
Permanent corporate welfare. You know what I mean? Like having
Republican policies
maybe,
don't do that, though.
They at least purported to at one point.
When?
When? Well, when did they claim to be? I don't know if they stopped claiming to be, but when did they actually have that effect? Well, they've done good things for the stock market, right? For sure.
That's not for the people. That's for corporations.
I mean, you don't have a 401k, a 403b?
No, I actually don't. No, because I work for myself. I don't.
That's unusual. You don't have an IRA?
She explained
I
why.
work for myself.
You can still have an IRA.
That requires capital.
Yeah.
What?
With what money? With what capital am I going to have an IRA?
What from savings?
What savings?
I apologize. I didn't realize you know savings. But most people have they're vested somehow, right?
Sure, whether they want to be or not, sure. But again, where is there a Republican policy that's been beneficial for the American people as a whole and not corporations? Because a majority of that wealth distribution that we see in the stock market is not to the American people with 401ks, it's to the corporations.
How does most stock is commonly owned? Anyone could go buy stock. You
Publicly
could buy stock
traded, again, requires capital.
Sure. Most people have a little capital.
I think it's about 67% of American citizens live paycheck to paycheck. So no, most of them do not have capital.
So should we make more people live as poorly as the lower 2/3?
No, raise the
Is that
minimum wage at the federal level. Make it make it, instead of making it a flat number that states then have to match, make it a sorry. There is a specific word for this, but make it a living wage, right? So it adjusts as the inflation changes, or while if
like
something changes in your state locally, it
like
adjusts
a like
specifically
the
for
tax
where you
system?
live.
Like a graduated
Yeah,
progressive
like a
minimum wage?
progressive tax system, sure. Similar to that.
I
It
don't
would
think
be a
that's a terrible
progressive
idea.
wage, yeah. So, like, for example, in one of the most rural areas in Oklahoma, someone can survive off of, and I'm just pulling Oklahoma because they are the cheapest state to live in. And so, this is the bare minimum living, just paycheck to paycheck, just getting by with not a lot of extra money, is $38,000. And that's
Well,
individually, right? So that's about $18 an hour. So when we see that the federal minimum wage is $7.25, not even half of $18 an hour, you cannot live anywhere within the United States of America on $7.25, not even in the least expensive state in the entire country.
for sure.
Yeah.
No question. But I mean, it is regional somewhat. I mean, it
And
makes
just so you
sense
know,
for
I
states.
just sorry, tidbit here. The Republicans
Yeah.
in Oklahoma just shot down raising their minimum wage. So
Yeah.
Did they?
yeah, we
Okay.
need Republicans so much because that's why they prioritize businesses so much. They're
But
like, a living wage.
right. But if you think about it too, like if you look at a lot of these people in kind of like, I don't want to stereotype people, but like flyover type places, right, where there's a lot of Republican voters. The number of them on public programs like Medicaid and things like that, like that's like a third rail now. Like Republicans can't even touch that. They might not be very vocal about it, right? But
What?
They can't. They just. Are you not aware of what the big beautiful bill did for the funding of programs like Medicaid specifically?
is Medicaid gone?
They cut
It
the
could
funding
be.
by $880 million.
Okay, $880 million. And how many people are enrolled in Medicaid?
Granted, that is over 10 years. How many people are enrolled right now? I don't know.
Throw a figure out there. It's probably at least half of all children, right? At least. So it's got to be 70, 80 million. It's got to be at least 100 million.
74.3 million thereabouts, according to the KFF.
Okay. So what kind of, how much less in
That's
benefits
combining
would
Medicaid and CHIP. 67.1 about with just Medicaid.
So everyone who works for a private company, they've seen their health insurance go up.
Right, because
Crazy.
there's fewer people paying into the pot right now due to
Right.
the subsidies ending for
Right.
the ACA.
I forget this. The ACA.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a tremendous opportunity to get people on board for a national system here by engaging the Republicans, not pointing fingers at them. Because there's
I would
no way
agree
that
with
you can tell
you,
me
but
that.
Republicans don't run on that. I would agree with you, but Republicans don't run on that. That's what I'm talking about. Republican policy. That's why the topic says Republicans suck, is Republicans don't run on that. Republicans could win if they ran on some sort of nationalized or single payer healthcare system, but they won't.
I don't see a proposal from Democrats
For
What?
which what?
for single payer national health
universal
care.
health care for single Bernie Sanders sure did.
And yeah, like he's been introducing it since what? Freaking he got into the Senate?
Yeah.
What happened in that? I mean, why didn't it make it to the I mean, I guess he kind of had the presidency taken away, right? But
No.
why didn't he get that far with why wasn't it at the top of the Democrats' agenda, right?
He's not a
It
Democrat.
was.
That's
Well, was
why.
well, also
Bernie
that, but it
Sanders?
was. If you want to talk about Obama's original iteration of what the ACA was meant to be when it was Romney Care, it was close to that.
Yep.
Sure. But why didn't it make the final cut? Was it just
Republicans.
compromising with Republicans?
Mhm.
Yes.
100%. It wasn't internal pandering to corporate interests, pandering to the health insurance lobby. None
Oh,
of that
I'm
happened.
sure there was some of
Sure.
that.
Sure.
There's no denying that some of that was there. None at all.
Right. But if a Republican came out tomorrow, right, and said, and actually I might put my foot in my mouth because people might still go for it, even though it's against their interests. But do you think they'd get popular support?
Yeah.
Saying like we have to get rid of Medicaid tomorrow.
No. That's what they're already doing. That's what they already run on.
They're just gonna continue to say that we're going to find what's the favorite word they like to use? Fraud in the system.
Mhm.
We're gonna continue to reduce that. And eventually, as it slowly trickles down into all of their voter base, losing their Medicaid, they're going to wake up, but the damage will have already been done.
So, kind of like something in your personal life. Someone told me this once, and like it sounds trite because it's not always possible, but it's like a competing thing of two things that could be possible, right? So, like, what's easier to do? Cut your spending or make more money?
In this
It's a
economy,
question.
neither.
Well, no, I mean just generally, like not necessarily like
What's
right
easier
now,
to
but
do is
any,
rip off other people.
Yeah.
well, that'll work for a little bit, right? But it's probably easier to make more money, right? And share it somehow, whether we're
No,
forced
I
to
think
share it.
according to like how people are living right now in the United States, it's easier to try to cut their own spending. That's why you have reports that, well, not reports, but so many anecdotal stories from people explaining how they're going without meals in order to feed their kids.
Going without, I don't understand how does that even work? Going without meals to what, to like drive for gas money? Is that the point?
No,
Yeah. Well, there's been
mean,
gas money,
yeah.
bills.
yeah, I'm talking about real people in the United States of America that are skipping, like adults are skipping eating so that they make sure that their children have food because they've either lost SNAP, they've lost their job, haven't been able to find a new one. They're being affected by medical bills and they no longer have Medicaid, a bunch of other things, like a bunch of things for what they have going on that they're no longer able to afford these things. They can't sustain themselves sufficiently.
Pretty sad.
Yep, that's because of
But
the
where are we gonna
Republicans in
get the
Congress.
money from though? Where are we
We
gonna
already
get?
had it.
Where's the money gonna come from?
Raise the corporate tax rate.
Okay, but none of these corporations are loyal to America. They'll just.
Plenty of
I
them
mean, look
are.
at all the.
That's a farce. Plenty of them
They
are.
don't leave. They don't leave.
Yeah.
You've
Well,
seen that. They don't
if,
leave.
if they don't leave, how do places like Ireland go from third world to modern wealthy country in 20 years? If not them being a tax shelter, right?
Did he say
How did
Ireland?
these places?
Mm-hmm.
100%. Ireland in the 70s, my family brought people inheritances. They went to houses there. They had dirt floors. 20 years later, they all lived in new houses and had cars. 100%.
What
Maybe
corporations
20
moved to
years is a
Ireland and
stretch.
why?
All the big American ones, Microsoft, Google, all the tech companies, they went there
Google?
specifically for low taxes. Yeah, look it up. A lot of the Caribbean countries where they're not super wealthy, right? What they do have are a lot of offshore tax shelters and the money they make from that. Yeah, I mean, you could only take from other people so much. And yeah, maybe there's an element of that that's true,
an
right?
incentive program then. Then do an incentive program. Instead of increasing the tax, they either have to pay a tax or they have to take what they would pay in tax and invest it in their employees and their corporation specifically.
I mean, whatever works in the end to get people where they're not in that situation, right? I mean, I'm for it. I feel like, like
right, but Republican
almost,
policy isn't. You might be. Republican policy
mm-hmm.
is not for that. They don't do that. They
Sure,
cut their taxes.
Yeah, I mean, there's the other side too, right? Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not destitute by any means. Like, I do fine. There's a lot of people I'm fine, right? But like, I see my own fortunes. Like, I have 4 kids, right? I have a wife who's disabled. I have a child who's disabled. I'm a sole breadwinner for 6 people in my house, right?
Sure.
Every year it gets worse. I could even get a raise and it gets worse. My health insurance goes up. Like, health insurance is like almost $2,000 a month. My real estate, my house is like tiny. It's like a tiny little cape on Long Island that, I'm cramming 6 people in here, and my taxes are like $12,000 a year. It's just every year, all this goes up, all of it goes up. And again, no one should feel sorry for me, right? People far worse, but there's only so much you can take from other people until, people are going to say, oh, the Republicans have my best interest in mind. And you know what? They probably don't. But neither does the other side.
Well,
how
let's
can we
try
make it
this.
work for everyone?
Well, let's try this real quick, Paul. Name one positive benefit that you've experienced as a result of Republican policies.
Not
then
many.
also name the policy.
Not much. Maybe maybe some kind of esoteric cultural things I thought were the right direction, but that wouldn't be a material thing. Not much.
Cool. I'll go ahead and name one for you then that the Democrats did with, 0 votes from the Republican Party was specifically the ACA when it was originally passed, because it did away with insurances being able to deny people with pre-existing conditions. That directly benefits me in being able to have health insurance to this day. That's a direct Democratic policy that I can say I benefit from every single day that I have health insurance.
Okay. You got another one? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to prove you wrong. I'm just interested.
Sure. The Infrastructure and Jobs Act was actually part of the reason why I had my last job, because they received subsidies from the government in order to, they were paid as a result of subsidies from the government in order to start building bridges in their area. They received government grants.
The Inflation Reduction Act directly capped the price of insulin to match Medicare's cap, which helped my mother directly, who has diabetes. So.
Okay. That's great. But like, one thing to think of, right? And I'm glad you had those things, and I hope they're not taking it. I know the ACA has been kind of receding as far as what they can provide, right? And the exchanges here, I think, are almost, I don't know if they're belly up or there's like one company that does it, I think. But yes, I get that. But think of both of those things too from that perspective. Like, here's 2 things that I got directly from the government. And they're like, on one hand, like the health insurance, like, you need health insurance to a degree to go to work and pay your taxes, right? To stay healthy. So it's probably a foundational thing that's good to give away. But if we keep, and it's not, obviously, it's subsidized, right? It's not hand me out completely. But if we just keep buying votes from people and taking the money from the people who have it, eventually we're going to run out of the people who have it.
No, they can stay rich. Nobody said they couldn't stay rich. They just need to pay tax in proportion with how much they make. They can stay rich. Nobody is trying to take away their wealth. But when people are starving, I don't think it's okay to have a trillionaire.
Oh, did I lose you?
No,
We're still here.
what's to heal?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, look, you're not taking enough of it away probably from the people on the top to really, like, what's the difference between someone who has $20 million and $19 million, right? Not much.
Sure.
But
Still $1 million that could help people. So
right. But what's the difference between someone who makes like $150,000 when you take an extra $5,000
They're not
away?
taking it from them.
Not yet.
No, not ever, because that wouldn't be a popular policy. So why would you propose it? Oh,
Well,
the
I think the
Republicans
next
do.
year, I think it's at about 220,000 or so.
what is?
Your federal income tax jumps up pretty significantly.
No. No,
But even
actually
if it did,
the
who
highest
made that tax rate?
no, the highest tax bracket is because I just looked at this.
34%.
It's 37%, and it goes up
37.
from 34 to 37%, which is actually pretty incremental with the way that it is. And that's at $169,000. So it's not even at the amount that you're saying 150. It's slightly above that. And that's the individual tax bracket. I'm not talking about the married one. That one I don't know offhand. But even then, if you look at it, right, if you look at the lowest tax bracket, which is 10%, the next one up is 12%, and after that it goes up to 22. So like if you're complaining about a 34 to a 37% tax increase of that percentage, you should be complaining about the 12 to 22. Like that's the bigger jump.
I think the 12 to 22, true. That's a big one.
Yeah.
No, I think there's isn't there a fairly big one from, is there a tier below the 30? I thought it was 34%. I could be wrong. But
It's
the next tier below
35.
that, I
Oh,
think,
my bad. I
is,
messed that up too. Sorry. I was
we're
saying
both of them.
160.
All
No,
right.
I know it's fine. I got to correct myself. I messed up. It's at $640,000 is at 37%, right? So someone making $150,000 would be at 24%.
Right. But the one I'm thinking of is once you start making about 220, I think there's a pretty hefty jump there
That's
too.
from 24 to 32, but again, it's still not the biggest increase. Like, why are we increasing from 12% being between $12,000 to $50,000 that now you get a 10% increase for people that make between $50,000 and $105,000?
Yeah. It seems like there should be some intermediary waypoints all along the way, huh?
There should be. And the only increase that like specifically Harris was proposing was for anyone that made over $400,000.
Right.
Yeah. Which even today, like at least around here, and that's probably as a single person anyway, but you're not rich making $400,000 around it. At one point maybe you were, and you're definitely doing better than most people, but you're not it's not FU money exactly anymore, but oh well. All right, guys, good talk. Thanks for having me on. All right.
Okay, Paul.
Take care.
I want you to consider something real quick before you hang up.
Yeah, sure.
We challenged you to name a Republican party policy that helped you. You weren't able to name one, so go ahead and do
No.
homework and think on it. Monica and I were able to name 3 separate Democratic policies that helped us, and we were able to pinpoint it and be exact with it. So,
Yep.
do some homework.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 I wanted to reiterate that one because I think that's an important thing to point out. Is like, again, I can ask you guys like, hey, what if you think that the Republicans don't suck, then fine, name it for me. Like, name a policy. How did it significantly benefit you, right? And both things like or continuations, right? There's not just a one and done thing. And so real quick, I want to circle back to, I don't know who said it in the chat, but it was funny when they were like, a living wage. Nobody would ever like have companies in the United States again. Yet there are companies in Australia that do that. Companies see, these are government policies, and companies are still in Australia. Companies are still in New Zealand. Companies are still in the United Kingdom. And companies are still in the Netherlands. Like,
well, and I wanted to be clear too when he said that Google went to Ireland. Google didn't go to Ireland. Google's still here. What they did is they moved their European headquarters to Ireland. So they didn't leave. They are still in the United States of America. And the big fear-mongering thing is that if you tax them, they will leave. Apparently not. They moved their European headquarters for tax reasons, but not their US one.
Yep, and same thing goes for just having a progressive living wage system being enacted. So, like, you have this fear mongering that they've told you that you've believed and you've eaten up wholeheartedly. Cool, that's fine. You can do that. Let's break that apart, because these are misconceptions that a lot of people have, and they're still reiterating it to this day, and I don't understand why. I know Monica doesn't understand why. So we're just trying to like break you out of it, because there's so much more out there that you're not seeing. And I don't know why that is. It could be your algorithms are all mucked up. You're here, so maybe they're not that mucked up. But I want to do a really quick PSA, guys. Over on TikTok, it seems like the likes have almost stopped, where there's 300 people in here. Be sure, if you are new, if you haven't hit that follow button, hit that follow now. And be sure to be double tapping the screen. At least take a couple of breaks to just do like 1 minute straight of tapping, and then go back to typing the chat. We are behind on the likes, and the gift goal has been up for 30 minutes. If you guys can go ahead and clear that out, that would be great. And for everyone else, thank you so much for being here. I will say on YouTube, we haven't gotten a single super chat, which is strange. And for the person that wanted to yell at me or like complain in my chat that I'm not engaging in real socialism and I'm just getting, whatever you said, I'm not going to reiterate it because I'm not scrolling to find your comment. To be clear, I actually do pay everybody that you see. I do specifically do that if my daily goal is met, because I have unfortunately had issues come up with my cat that's already cost me $1,300. So they're on the understanding, as long as we get the daily goal met, and I am taking any super chats that you send out of that amount. So I am bringing this down, even though I don't see it until next month. They get paid, the people that do work for me. So we've got someone on the production side, and then we've got Monica here that's on the screen with me. Yeah, they get paid as long as this goal gets cleared out, and they can all attribute to that. I also do a lot of work in the community, so keep crying over there, okay, man? Because you don't know what I do, and I don't need to tell you. So it's like, but I say it enough. And my next plan is also going to be specifically for community aid funding. So your cope is really missing the mark here. I know you guys want to cry. You want to file a complaint, Oya. What are we complaining about, Oya? I don't know. But y'all can find me. It's Mermaid RE0 everywhere. Thank you, Luis, for the sandcastle. That's pretty. We do have another caller. But if you guys are someone that agrees with Donald Trump or the Republican Party, call the number on the screen. We'll get to you. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well. How old are you?
It's Spencer Pratt again. I'm 35.
Okay. And what do you want to add to the conversation today?
Everyone like and subscribe to Ari. She's got a good show. So I'd like to add.
All right.
All right. And what's the prompt again? Republicans and Trump are bad. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that works.
All right. I like the last caller. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
Bueno. It was a decent conversation. I agree.
Yeah. So I guess I think Trump is good, not necessarily Republicans.
Okay,
But
how so?
you're the one making the claim that they're bad. So tell me how they're bad first, I guess.
Shitting on the Constitution? Promoting shitting on the Constitution? Just
That doesn't tell me a whole lot, all right? Shitting on the Constitution.
yeah, I think that's like the baseline, right?
Well, I could have said the same thing about Democrats. I mean, prove your point.
Cool. Are you aware of the recent Supreme Court ruling in Trump v. Barbara?
Which states what again? Sorry.
Are
I
you
don't know the
familiar
names
with
of
it?
these. I
Birthright
probably am.
citizenship?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
did they
They
rule in
ruled.
there? They ruled specifically that Trump violated the 14th Amendment with his executive order to try to end birthright citizenship.
Yeah, I know. They did.
Kind of like
Okay.
they also ruled in Christie Nome v. Kilmer Abrego Garcia that they directly violated his right to due process that's guaranteed under the 5th and 14th Amendments last year. Oh,
All right.
okay, so
Let's
that's
look at
another
one
one.
case at a
They
time.
also, they also ruled in the IEPA case on the tariffs. I'm very bad remembering that case name. And that was just in February, that he directly violated Article 1, Section 8 of the United States Constitution with placing tariffs. So this is all Supreme Court rulings that I can think of
You want to talk about
offhand where
tariffs, or
they
what do you want? Which one do you
ruled.
want to talk about
This
first?
is all about the Constitution.
I know which part of the. Which one do you want to talk about first? That's what I'm
Are
saying.
you trying to say that you can speak on this in a more authoritative manner than the Supreme Court of the United States that's already determined it to be unconstitutional?
Am I more authoritative? That's a weird question. No, I'm not, obviously. But do you
Oh,
want to talk about it, or do you just want to tell me
you
that I'm
asked
not
for me
authoritative?
to give you examples and specifics on how
Right.
Donald Trump is taking a shit on the Constitution, and I gave you 3. I mean, unless you're
Thank you.
saying that you have a louder voice or you know more about the Constitution than the uh, the appointed members of the United States Supreme Court that have ruled in favor of the Constitution and against Trump, saying that he violated it, at least in those 3 exact ways that I gave you. There's nothing
Did I
really
say
to
that?
talk about. It would just be your
Did I say
disagreement,
that?
which
No, I didn't say
your
that.
feelings don't matter.
Are we trying to discuss it or not? I don't know.
No, she just
So
did
let's
you
go
not
through
listen
the
to what
first
she said?
thing.
She just proved to you that Donald Trump shit on the Constitution, which you asked her to give examples for, and so she did. That was all.
Okay. So yeah. So Trump gave an executive order, and then the Supreme Court ruled against it.
Right.
Yep.
Is that against the Constitution?
They specifically
Yeah.
said it in their
Is
ruling that
it?
it violated
Is
the
it?
14th
Yep.
Wait a
Amendment.
minute.
Mm-hmm.
To give an executive order, and then the Supreme Court rules against it. That's against the Constitution.
We're
The
doing
Supreme
great.
Court's ruling, the actual text in the ruling where the Supreme Court Chief Justice,
We're talking about
John
the
Roberts specifically.
Constitution.
If you would like me to finish, I could tell you that yes, Chief Justice John
Go ahead.
Roberts said that Trump's executive order violated the 14th Amendment. Yes, so that would be violating the Constitution. Yes.
Okay. So it's ruled against. And it's
Correct.
going up for appeal right now.
No, you
right?
don't. Who do you appeal to with SCOTUS decisions?
The Supreme Court. And they might rule against their own ruling. Seems like it.
Yeah, so he could request a letter for an additional review, and those get denied, I think 99% of the time. And guess what? Guess who reviews it? Do you know who reviews it?
You tell me. I guess I don't know. I don't know.
The people
Supreme
that
Court?
already ruled against him. Yeah.
Right. I believe Coney Barron is changing her mind.
Based on what?
Also, I don't know who that is. Coney
Yeah,
Barron?
also.
Whatever her name is, you know what I'm talking about.
I
What's her
don't
name?
know.
Who is that?
Well, she's going to change her mind. Possibly.
She's gonna, or she indicated that she is?
It's possible. She implicated it.
Okay. You
For
just
sure.
hope so. Got it. Okay.
So, okay, what's your problem with birthright
Well, actually, real quick,
citizenship?
Moose wants to ask, does Caller realize that if Trump succeeded with his challenge of the 14th Amendment in regards to so-called anchor babies, what will stop him from going after birthright citizenship for anyone else in America?
Okay, can you repeat that real quick? I'm sorry. I missed it. What was it?
If Trump succeeded in his bid to end birthright citizenship for, quote, anchor babies, what would stop him from yoinking away birthright citizenship for anyone else?
I don't know. What is birthright citizenship for anyone else? What is that? Illegal or immigrants that come here and give birth?
How do you know that you're an American citizen, Spencer?
For those, that's a good question. Well, for one, I come from a family of American citizens.
How do they know they're American citizens?
The government decided I was. Let's say that.
Based on what?
Oh, how?
How?
Yeah, what
The
was the
government
determining
just
factor?
decided I was. The government decided I was.
Did you
He
apply
almost said
for
it.
it?
Wait,
Did you
speak
apply
one
for
at a
your
time so I can hear.
citizenship?
No, I was born here, and the government decided I was.
Oh, okay.
You were born
Yeah,
here,
the 14th
okay.
Amendment.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait
So
a minute.
exactly
One
it.
at a
Gotcha.
time, ladies, one at a time.
You called
so I
in
can hear.
knowing there were two women on screen.
Yeah.
You don't you
Cry harder.
I know.
it's like the lowest form of copium to be like one at a time.
He can't take on two women? Ooh,
Well, I
honey.
want to. I know, 2v1. Crazy.
It was 2v1 before you called in. That was a choice you made.
Yeah. It literally says "and friends" in the title on the stream, so it's very clear.
Well, if we can all talk
There's
at
at
one
least
at a
one
time.
person.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, what's your point here?
Which part? I mean, you've already displayed how
Okay. So, how does the government decide that you're not a
your
citizen?
yoke is going.
Or what's the factor? Why would
They
I be a
don't.
citizen?
It's a very
Yeah, they do.
It's a very
They
arduous
actually do.
process to strip away citizenship, and it only happens for naturalized citizens.
Okay. Meaning what? And don't try to like make me sound dumb because I'm. It's
Do you
a
know what a
serious question.
naturalized citizen is?
Yeah, I
You
do.
don't need any help there.
What is a naturalized citizen?
Someone that comes here from another country
Uh-huh.
and they're what, naturalized. I don't know. Wait, what is it? Tell me. Educate me, please. This is why I like this show. It's such good education. I know there's naturalized citizen. What is it?
Yeah, so it would be
Why should it?
someone from a foreign
Go ahead.
country that applied to become a citizen, and then they swore an oath, and then they became a citizen. That's called a naturalized citizen. I don't
Right.
know why they
So
use
why
the
is it
term
okay?
naturalized, but because it seems
Yeah, it's
weird.
kind of a weird term.
But
Yeah,
it's what they do.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
So if you were, let's say, Ari, you're from, I don't know, let's say Australia, just to make it safe.
No, let's just say
And you come
Czechia.
here. What's that?
You can just say Czechia.
Czechia. Okay. You're from Czechia. And you come here on a visa to take a vacation, and you have a kid, and they're a citizen now, and you
Mm-hmm.
go back to Czechia. Now they can vote in our elections.
Yeah, because they're a citizen.
Ooh, scary. They can vote.
And by the way, you are
Yeah.
doing exactly what Ari said not to do at the very beginning of this conversation, which was to ask you if you think you have more authority than SCOTUS. We are not here to argue the 14th because it's already been settled.
Yep. It's literally settled law. Or case law, I
Okay,
should say.
but
Yeah, well, and
you can't argue
Constitution.
about settled law.
No, that would
Not
just be your
effectively,
feelings
no.
and your opinions. I don't
Do you
care.
think the death penalty should be a thing?
That would.
As
You
it
want my
is
Personally,
in
opinion?
some places?
no.
You want my
Personally,
opinion
So
on it?
what? You
No,
don't have
but that has no
you
effectuation
don't
to the
have no
law.
authority to argue that, though,
I agree, which is
right?
why I didn't bring it up. You did.
So, okay, this is weird.
that,
It
Because
yeah,
is.
you
It
have
is
no
weird.
authority
yeah,
to
I can't
argue
change the law.
against something that's settled law. Yeah, you can.
I
You can
cannot
talk about
change
your
the law.
opinions. You can talk about your opinions on it, but that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, guess what? These are my opinions. This is an
Oh,
opinion
shocker.
show, right?
No.
And these are your opinions as well?
No. Nope.
No. No,
We
these are
haven't given
facts
any
and
opinions up
laws.
here. We gave facts
These are
about Donald Trump shitting on the
facts.
Constitution. We have not given
Yep.
any opinions on that.
That's your opinion. Is he
No, it's not.
shitting on the Constitution? Yeah, it is.
No. We gave you actual factual examples. Ari specifically gave you 3 factual examples where SCOTUS has ruled that he violated or shit on the Constitution. That's not opinion, that's fact.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the phrasing is
The
my
phrasing is
opinion,
opinionated, sure.
but
Violated?
violating the
Okay, so it
Constitution
is
is
an
very
opinion.
clear, Kate. No, just that specific phrasing.
Like,
We
he's
can remove that
shitting
and
on
say
the
violated, that's fact.
Constitution is an opinion of yours. Right.
No. What's the president's
No.
job?
Okay.
What's the oath that they take?
It's the oath.
Mhm.
Please remind me again. I'm sorry.
To
Been a
uphold
long
and
time since
execute
I
the
was in high school.
Constitution. To uphold and
There you go.
execute the Constitution.
Execute.
Mhm.
That's what he's doing.
No,
Executing.
No,
he's
he's
not.
not. If you're going against the Constitution of the United States, you are not upholding it, nor are you executing it. If you are ignoring the rules that are defined for you based off of what
He's
branch of
not.
government you operate in, with Article 1, 2, and 3, right? Then you are not upholding your duties of your office, right? So I don't know if you realize this. So, and this
So
wasn't
wrong.
expressly, you can. I'm not, but you can just sit back and listen. You said you like to learn, so let's try this. Opening your learning
All
ears,
right.
okay?
Teach me.
So yeah, okay. I'm trying to. If
Teach
you would,
me.
thanks. Anti-Hoosers. Okay, so this is what this looks like, right? So specifically, Donald Trump violated Article 1, Section 8 of the United States Constitution. Do you know what branch of government Article 1 is?
I don't know. If I had to take a shot in the dark, it would be the legislation.
Legislator. Yeah, it's the legislative branch of
Yeah,
government.
okay.
Perfect.
There we go.
So when he violated Article 1, Section 8 of the United States Constitution, that means he not only overstepped his own authority, but he tried to step into the authority that was given to Congress, which is a blatant violation of the Constitution. Giddy up. And
Ooh.
that means he also violated Article 6 of the United States Constitution, which was his
No
oath of
way.
office,
Article 6?
where he's supposed to swear and uphold not only his own oath of office or his own branch of government, but also swear and uphold to honor the other 2 branches of government and their duties, which he didn't do
Damn.
that when he violated Article 1, Section 8. I would even
Bad
stretch it
Trump.
out so
Bad
far to
Trump.
say that when he did his executive order on birthright citizenship for the 14th Amendment, he did the same thing there because he was trying to violate not only the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution, where Section 5 says that Congress is the only one that can make adjustments to it, but also violated federal law that the United States Congress put in place
Mhm.
that guaranteed birthright citizenship, right? So again, he stepped all over Congress and the
Constitution?
legislative branch.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Congress. Oh, darn. Shucks.
Cool. So why do you support Trump? Can we get there? That would be nice.
Okay. Why do I support him? I think he's doing good for the whole world right now.
With what?
The whole world.
The whole world. Yep.
With what?
Unpopular opinion, but I like the Iran war. I think
You
it's
like
good.
it?
Yep, I do.
What's beneficial about it?
What's beneficial is that we're shutting down the Strait of Hormuz. And
how's that beneficial?
Basically, well, it's beneficial, I'll tell you. Because we have the Gulf of America where we export a ton of oil.
Yeah, how does that help our importation?
We're exporting.
I know. How does that help our importation? Because that's where the problem lies with the prices, correct?
Not necessarily.
Really?
You're awesome.
So
Really,
why
yeah.
are gas
So
prices going up?
Well, because we're going to take a little hit, but we are selling oil to every country in the world right now.
We were already doing
exporting
that.
more oil
So
than
where's
we
the
ever
benefit?
had.
We were already doing that. So where's the benefit?
The benefit is Iran is not anymore. So China gets cut
They
off,
still
Russia gets cut off from their oil exporter.
No, actually, that's not true because of the
that is
war
true.
in Iran, Scott Bessent, who is the Secretary of Treasury, he actually gave a waiver to Russia to be able to sell their oil without sanctions, and they extended that waiver. So I think it was like 90 days, and they extended it somewhere around that. So actually, Russia made a crap ton of money on their oil, so it wasn't hurting Russia at all.
Yeah, well, good for Russia. We're doing a
Well,
lot
you
better.
just said it was hurting Russia. It wasn't. So where's the benefit
It's
of
hurting
closing the strait
China.
again? I'm
Really,
still waiting.
it's hurting China.
How?
Hurting China.
How?
How? Because they got cut off their oil supply.
No, they
From
didn't.
Iran.
They bought from Russia.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they
They
did.
bought from Russia with the waiver we gave them.
They're not struggling at all with their oil supply. Other Asian countries are, but they're not struggling the way that you think they are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Okay, cool. Show me something that says that they are. Where can I find that? Prove your point.
Iran supplied them with like 45% of their oil, and now they're not. Of course, they're struggling. The whole world's struggling.
So no facts. Got it. It's just your feelings in your tum-tum.
No, that was a fact. Sorry.
China, they only get about 12% of their oil from Iran, which is interesting because that's less than what we get.
Okay.
So, no.
Hey, Spencer, are you a fake person?
Am I what?
Okay.
Wait, what does that mean?
Thought. Nah, sorry.
Wait,
Ollie just thinks that somehow
totally
that you're a fake caller, and I'm like, bruh, no.
Oh, fake caller? I don't think I am. No, I'm not.
Well, you're using the term Spencer Pratt, who is definitely in his 40s. So
last time I called,
unless you just happen to be named the same as him, which is interesting.
I don't think I called anyone Spencer Pratt, but I mean that's fine.
You're like, oh, it's Spencer Pratt, and I'm like, yeah, it's Spencer Pratt. You know, it was like a month ago.
No, you said that.
I'm not fake.
So that's an answer to your question too, Kilo. He's not fake. I'm sorry. I can't.
So how is China hurting again?
Yeah, they just supplemented their oil from Russia.
The tariffs hurt him. Tariffs are a good thing, by the way.
Yeah, they are. So now you want to pivot to tariffs, which hurt us, not them. Cool. Okay.
Well, why are tariffs bad?
Blanketed tariffs are not beneficial. Targeted tariffs can be good.
I think blanketed tariffs are pretty good.
Why?
Why? Because America produces the best things, and they have tariffs against us. So,
who pays a tariff?
Who? Countries do.
So if we have a tariff on China, who pays for that?
Chinese. The
Jesus
Chinese.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
What?
What is a
I say? I
tariff?
meant China.
What is a
Tariff is like-
tariff? You're still wrong. It's fine. What is a tariff? We're still
What do you mean
doing
I'm
this.
still wrong? You haven't proved me wrong yet.
What is a tariff?
The United States, we'll try it this way. The United States has a 15% tariff on Australia. When a company
Right.
imports something from Australia, let's just say Australian beef, because we know we need to supplement our beef market here to lower prices. Who pays that 15% tariff to the American government?
Well, the companies do, technically.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Because we have
It is.
no way to actually tax other countries. That's not something that we
Unless
can do.
we tariff them back. Obviously.
No. If you
Who tariffs
tariff,
the cars coming in? All right, go ahead.
no. If you tariff, okay. So we have a 100%, this was Joe Biden actually, but we have
It's
a
not a no
100%,
thing.
hold on, I'm going to explain it to you. We have a 100% tariff on electric vehicles from China, meaning that if a company in the United States tried to bring EVs from China over, they have to pay 100% of the cost to the American government. That's companies in the United States, not China.
Right? Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
China's not paying for the tariffs we have on them. We are.
Good. Yeah, what does that
Good that we're paying
incentivize
it?
American companies to do?
Has
What
it?
does that incentivize?
It doesn't.
Yes, it has.
Show me. Prove
And
it.
it does.
Who's come back?
Bro, fucking Honda came back to America.
Really?
Yeah, it
Came
did.
back.
Toyota?
Where-
Yeah.
Oh,
All
Toyota?
these companies are coming in the...
they came back?
They came back from where? Where'd they leave and when
Google
were
it,
they
bro.
here? What
Toyota's been
plants
here
did they
for a long
close?
fucking time.
Well, you said they came back. So what plants did they close in order to leave?
What companies are... When's the last time you saw a Chinese-made car in America? A Hyundai? It's been a long time since I've seen one.
You don't because of the tariffs we have on their vehicles, but that's not what we were talking about. Can you
Exactly.
show me
So
where
we're just
Honda...
making them here.
Can you show... No, we're not. Can you show me where Honda and Toyota... Yeah, EVs, EV vehicles. Can you show me where Toyota and Honda left and then came back?
They reinvested in America. They were here. They were here
Yeah,
just
I
like
know.
Chevy was.
So they never
Yeah, I know.
left? They've always
didn't
been here?
leave. I know.
I know. But they obviously haven't always been here. They're Toyota and Honda.
Which are what kind of companies? Where are they made?
In Japan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So they didn't come back. They didn't
Why are you
leave
giggling?
and they didn't come back.
Because I have to. Or else I'm going to be really mean to you. And I don't
Because
wanna
I have
do
to
that.
laugh because otherwise I'm going to cry at the sheer. You said don't make you look stupid, sir. No one had to do anything.
Listen, you can giggle or you can make your point.
The
Go
point's
ahead,
been
make me look
made.
stupid.
The point was made.
You did that
Okay.
for yourself. No one had to make you
Well,
look like
obviously you
anything.
can't
You did it for
reiterate it.
yourself. Well,
Well,
that
you
you
can't
said.
reiterate it.
Let's see.
What?
You said, and I quote, he brought Toyota and Honda back to America. Brought them back. Unless you
They
don't
invested
know
more in
what
America.
English language is.
They're not shipping from Japan because of the tariffs. We're making them here.
No, we're not. We're paying
That's
the
the whole
tariff.
freaking point.
No, we're
No,
paying
we
the
aren't.
tariff.
Parts are being made here, but not all of them.
Mm-mm.
Specifically, like airbags aren't made in the U.S.
We get a lot of stuff from Mexico for car parts.
And that's what the
That's
U.S.
an international company.
the USMCA was supposed to like alleviate, so we weren't paying all these extra prices to move it back and forth in the production process. But Spencer, I hope you have a great one. You have a great
All right,
one.
you too. Thanks, Ari. Love your show.
Thanks, I think. Oh, this is funny. Hold on. Where do I want to go here? Sorry, I'm trying to remember. What do I want to do? I want to, boom. Okay. I have to remind myself how I make it so the person in the queue can't hear me, which unfortunately means neither can someone else. But I'm pretty sure this is the guy that probably tried calling you this morning, like your one caller that wasn't Cap. Okay, guys, real quick. Can we complete the live gift goal over on TikTok? That would be great and fantastic. Also, you guys are still 27. I know, Lenati, it's on purpose. You're 27,000 likes behind where you need to be in 4 minutes. So if we can work on that, that would be great. Also, Neely wants everyone to give a nice big Hail Satan. Darn, sorry I missed that you wanted me to ask him what he does for work because he probably doesn't. I don't know if he does much. But we're going to do a nice Hail Satan for the 666. So I want to see Hail Satans in the chat or 666 in the chat, whichever one y'all want to do. Neely likes to make me do math because I say that I'm good at it for some reason.
I say I'm bad at it, and they still make me do it.
Yeah. They do that to torture you. This is to prove a point, to prove that I'm actually good at what I do. So, this will probably not last long, is what I was saying. Cool. All right, let's see. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well. How old are you?
18.
Okay. And who are you calling in support of, Republicans or Trump?
Trump. Or you know what? Let's say just both. Let's say both.
Let's just say both. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're in support of the Republican Party who votes against ending child marriage in the United States of America? That's weird. Why would you support
Well,
that?
it's morely just the abortion stuff for me. And I called in to debate you, by the way.
Who? There's two
You.
people on screen.
But do I have to talk to the other one?
Oh, are you mad because she hung up on you this morning?
I didn't hang up on him.
Yeah.
He hung up on me.
Oh.
Oh, did I?
So
Yeah.
you're mad that she cooked you in 2.5 seconds.
Well, let's replay this.
Yeah, where's the woman's vellum?
The vellum?
Yeah.
Let's say her throat.
Oh, that's actually
Or no,
close.
vellum. Yeah, throat.
Oh, yeah, because you weren't sure, because you had to think about that one.
Yes, I did. Okay. But men have that too then.
Then, because you didn't know.
Well, I don't know the full body anatomy yet.
Where's a woman's uvula?
That's the dangly thing in the throat.
Okay. The dangly thing, I like that one. How about her mitochondrial?
Her mitochondria?
Yeah.
That's in the cells.
Yay, he actually remembered something from his 7th grade biology class.
It's known as the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah, I just thought I would. Hey, some people forget it.
Yeah.
All right. What are you trying to argue on abortion about specifically? Like, what lane are you picking for it? Are we doing? I assume this is about a 6-lane highway. So which lane are we going in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Well, I don't know what each number means, but I'm just gonna say the Trump administration is trying to defund Planned Parenthood, even though they got the funding back, which makes me a little bit mad.
They did.
And that makes me mad, you know.
Boo hoo.
Because it was unconstitutional for him to cut what Congress had already allocated.
Yeah. Well, let's hope next year, fingers crossed, they don't get it.
It would
anyway,
be.
yeah,
It would have to be. It would have to be Congress choosing to let those subsidies and that funding for Planned Parenthood expire. Which, if November goes the way it's trending to go, there's no hope for that. It's going to be continued.
But they shouldn't get funded at all because they're murdering babies.
What else does Planned Parenthood do?
Birth control, pap smears, mammograms, gender-affirming care, Plan
What else?
B. I don't know if they do UTIs or not. They do things with the
STD
woman.
and STI screening.
Yeah. And like,
Yeah.
what
But there's
percentage
other
of
places that do that too that don't offer abortion.
what percentage of Planned
very
Parenthood
little, very little,
services is abortion?
very little, very little. But can I tell you why? Can I tell you why?
So you're just
Because
you're against
after
women
they give
getting
an
health
abortion,
care.
after they give an abortion, they'll be like, "Yo, you want a pap smear too? I'll just give you a mammogram." They'll do all this other stuff, so it looks like it's not as much.
That would no. The abortion would be the majority of what they would get money for, honestly, as far as like from people paying for services.
There was a dog. Anyways.
You don't like dogs? That's weird.
No, I
You don't
like
like dogs? That's so weird. Ugh. Come here.
I could
Come
say
here.
something right now, but I'm not going to say it just because you would hang up on me.
Guy. Summer.
Take your mask off.
She
Just do
doesn't.
it.
She doesn't like. She doesn't like misogynists. So she
Oh,
doesn't
no.
like people
Abortion
that
is
are against
anti-woman.
women's rights. So
Abortion is anti-woman.
How? I love when men tell me
Well,
what's anti-woman. That's my favorite. Go ahead.
so like in China, they'll force women to. I don't have a source, by the way, but they'll tell women like they have to get an abortion.
stop yourself then. No.
Just stop then. Just stop. I don't have a source, but I'm gonna say some shit. Don't.
And if you're
just stop.
If you're talking about the one-child household, that ended a while ago.
A long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
still,
they
like
ended
if
all
they're finding out
limits
they're
on
having a woman, they'll
households.
kill the woman, and then they'll let
No.
the boys prosper because they think women are weaker, even though they're not.
No. Actually, they had an issue with a lot of young girls in orphanages, not murder specifically. But again, that was more than 10, 15 years ago now. They stopped that. They actually are having an issue with population, like much of the world is.
Well, yeah, they reproduce like crazy. Anyway.
No, I'm saying they're having an issue in decline.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What I was gonna say something. I actually had a good thought. What was I gonna say? We were talking about China.
Get that sweet.
Oh, also the suicidality rate for women who get abortions goes up.
The what rate?
So does like
suicidality.
Oh yeah, whatever. Oh, you got me there. And so do likeliness for drug abuse and stuff like that.
Source that.
That would I will.
Preferably a peer-reviewed study. So
it's the Charlotte Loisier Institute and also on the Elliott Institute. You can look them up right there.
The Lozier Institute that only does anti-abortion propaganda, and it's never been able to be peer-reviewed outside of them. They do their own internal peer reviews, but no one outside of the Lozier Institute is ever able to agree with their claims. Got it. Yeah.
But they were citing something from the Elliott Institute, so you could do that one too. And it was studies done like in Norway, Finland. So a lot of those ones, you know.
The Elliott Institute's mission and ministry. Yeah, that sounds like a really reputable source.
And also, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think women should be killing themselves. I don't. We need women.
I don't either, but I don't correlate that to abortion because that's not what the studies would say, except the studies you're citing are specifically only anti-abortion think tanks. So,
yeah. But
and also, I feel as though,
life,
and I have no proof on this, but because he's just giving his feelings, I figure I will too.
Sure.
But I feel as though if women are, I'm going to say self-deleting as a result of having an abortion, it's because of the stigma and the treatment they receive after they've had their procedure, probably from individuals like you, Max, because people don't actually practice forgiveness, especially in the religious circles, even though they're told to.
Yeah, and that's something that I think is very hypocritical, is these people claim to be Christian, but they don't forgive.
Are you Christian?
I'm Catholic. So basically.
You're Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. So, are you familiar with the book of Exodus?
Oh, you're gonna give me that verse where it's like kill the baby or something.
Kill the baby?
Kill
what?
baby?
I
Well, you
mean,
guys like
God
doing
does order people to kill children all the time in the Bible, so that's
Yeah.
I mean,
But could we not
that's
debate from
in
a religious
there.
standpoint?
That definitely happened. Exodus
Can we
21
not debate
verses
from a
22
religious
through
standpoint?
25.
Can we not debate from a religious standpoint, just like a
If
other
that's where
kind?
your basis is from, how can we not?
No, it's from that, but like I'm not debating from that. I'm debating from just like
Yes,
morals
you
and
are.
science.
If your abortion
Well,
stance is from your religious stance, that's what it is. How are we going to pretend to
that's
talk
part
about it
of
when
it.
it's lingering in the background the entire time?
Yeah, your
That's part
morality
of
is
it, but it's
built
also
out
from a
of
standpoint of
your
natural law.
religion. What
Natural law
natural
based
law?
on?
Like the fact that it's like wrong to murder someone or kill
Based
someone.
on?
Natural law.
Based on? You're just circling now.
Yeah, natural law. I mean, natural law is just based on natural law.
It's obviously not, because we kill people all the time and claim that it's justified, so no.
Yeah, I know. That's what abortion is doing.
Okay. No.
But there are bad people out there.
Do you
Like,
think that
Oh.
self-defense
even
is
if you're not,
murder? Do you think self-defense is murder?
I think that would be killing.
So it's not murder. Because you said specifically that murder was wrong, right?
Yeah, but I see how you're going to go with this. You're going to say, like, oh, well, she's defending against the baby being in her womb and, like, coming out her vagina. Right?
What?
Well, murder is a
what are you
legal
gonna say?
term. You're using a legal term, yet talking about natural law. Those two things do not coincide.
This is his argument.
But, like,
Yes.
I'm making a conclusion about what abortion is, and I think it's murder from the
I don't care
definition
what
of
you
murder.
think it
So,
is. I care what it's classified as medically.
If you're going to use a legal argument, fine. What's the legal definition of murder? You can use Black laws or you can use the People's Law Dictionary. I don't care which one. It's going to be
okay.
the same.
So, my first educated guess before I look it up is going to be the unjustified taking of a human life.
There's more.
And then now I'm going to go look it up, okay?
Okay.
What is the
legal definition
of legal definition of murder? And this is Google AI. So the legal definition of murder, what?
Go ahead.
To secure a conviction for murder, prosecutors must typically prove several distinct elements beyond a reasonable doubt. Wait,
Oh,
what's
yeah,
that?
you did not read that at all. The unlawful killing of a human being by a person of sound mind and discretion, specifically with malice aforethought. So, where's the malice? Can you define malicious aforethought? I keep forgetting.
Malicious. It's like vicious, malicious. Like you're like going after it. Like, say like when I used to play Little League football, right? This kid like stomped on this kid's helmet. That would be malicious.
Nope. What? That's actually not it. Where is the malice aforethought in abortion?
The fact that babies are being dismembered through D&Es and
that's not even allowed. And also they only do
Yes, it
that
is.
when, sir,
second
they only
trimester.
do that when it's because of a still, like, if it's after viability, it's a stillbirth, and they only do it in those cases. Like a D&E where they actually dismember like what you're talking about is specifically illegal.
Yeah, it is legal.
It's
No,
illegal.
illegal.
Wait, so when does the second trimester start? 18 weeks, right?
Sure.
So then a D&E is done in the second trimester. Abortions
No.
happen up to 19
No.
weeks.
No.
Are you
There
saying
are
a
no-
D&C is?
No.
If it's after the point of viability, and unfortunately they've had a miscarriage where they would need some kind of care, they're going to basically induce labor 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have to give birth to that dead baby.
It's because it's called a stillbirth after the point of viability.
I swear to you, D&Es do happen.
They're illegal.
Prove that.
No, they're not. No. Yes, a dilation and evacuation is a common surgical medical procedure.
with the soft vacuum, but you're specifically talking about the one where you're ripping it apart with forceps.
Right.
That doesn't happen. That is specifically illegal.
But isn't it kind of equally as bad? Like,
no.
If I kill somebody, why does it matter how we kill it now? Like, why are we getting into like?
Because I've told you this. I have told you this. I don't know how many times I have to keep telling you this, that I don't grant it moral consideration until sentience when it has the ability to experience harm. It does not have the ability to experience harm, so I don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's not very cool.
Why not?
Look,
they can't
do you know
experience harm. Why do I care?
So, like, are you talking about pain?
Pain, any kind of experience. They do not have the synapses, the sentience, to be able to experience at all.
Okay, well, people
They're an
with
amoral
congenital
being.
insensitivity
They're
to
without
pain.
morality.
People with congenital insensitivity to pain, they can't feel pain. Is it okay to just like go around, stab them, maybe put a vacuum
because
cleaner
they
on
have
them
the
and tear them
ability
apart?
to experience, dummy, which is why I didn't say just pain. I said the ability to experience. They might not feel that, but they can experience the trauma of it happening to them.
Well, I don't think that's what makes a person valuable.
I don't care what you think.
Do you think it's murder or wrong to remove a brain dead patient from life support?
No, because they're gonna die either way.
Oh, okay.
You don't know that.
Same thing.
No, except he's
No, I
wrong.
do.
No, you don't know that.
Well, yeah, you
People
don't know they're
can
gonna die, but you
people
keep 'em
can
alive for
live.
years.
Yeah, as long as they're on. That's the whole point of life support. Like you have cases where people have refused to pull the plug, and because they're praying and hoping for a miracle. Where there are people on life support 30 years later, even with medical, medicine evolving.
Mm-hmm.
But their organs are gonna deteriorate.
Maybe.
Yet
No, yeah,
there's still people alive on life support for 30 years. So.
But still, they're gonna die either way.
So are you. So is the fetus in the womb. It's going to die either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then it's not murder. So then nothing's murder anymore, right? Like, because they're going to die either way, guys.
No,
so is the fetus. So are you. So is Moni. So am I. So is my cat. So is my dog. We're all just going to die either way. So according to Max, because you're just going to die either way, it's never murder. Got it. Oh, okay.
Wait,
so
you
now we've reached the logical conclusion to his own statement that it's not murder because they're going to die either way. And I think that's a good way to end it. You should have stopped at I think because you already lied.
He wants to get to flow. That's what he wants to get to, but I don't think he's been in his Discord server or Reddit thread long enough to understand flow to be able to argue it. It's also a bad argument anyway, so.
It is. So, guys, to be clear, like, he wanted to argue from legality. He didn't want to touch morality because he knew his morality was already fucked and baked, right? It wasn't baked well, by the way. It definitely already came out moldy, right? So it's a premeditated design, deliberate purpose, or determined state of mind to cause death before the act is committed. It doesn't actually require malice or malicious, or what you guys would know as malicious, which, done with
malicious
the
intent is what.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not. It's like 18-year-olds. I did Kilo. I stopped engaging. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. It's okay. It's okay. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
I would hope your roof.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Okay.
you guys want to talk about Trump?
Who?
Trump.
Trump? What's their first name? There's a lot of Trumps.
Donald J. Trump.
Oh,
That guy.
the president?
Yeah, the president.
What about him? He's old.
Yeah, like oh, you guys don't care about Trump? But we can talk about something else. I mean, Trump's pretty relevant, but we can talk about women's rights.
He's relevant how? What makes him relevant?
He's the president. He determines foreign policy. Fuck you mean?
Foreign policy?
Yeah. Like
what foreign
we didn't
policy?
need to go to Congress. Well, we bypassed Congress and kidnapped the girl. We bypassed Congress and went to war with Iran, so it's pretty important.
Who's we?
Oh, are you enlisted? Are you allowed to be talking right now? Are you not in Kuwait?
What? I'm not enlisted. What? What are you talking about?
Oh,
so you didn't do anything.
Okay. You didn't kidnap a
we
Duro.
as in America. We as in America.
No.
You're
America?
the other part of America. Yeah.
Which part of America? You have North and South America.
Ooh, and Central.
Yeah.
We got North America, yeah.
Oh, did North America do it?
Yeah, which part of North America?
The United States of America.
Oh, and what did the United States do again?
We won 2 wars back to back.
We won wars? What?
Yeah.
What, the Afghanistan war? I'm pretty sure people would say that was a loss.
No, the Venezuela one. We beat Venezuela and we beat
Venezuela?
We beat, what's that other country?
We were at war with Venezuela?
Wait, I guess he technically was
beat
still
Venezuela.
right. We did win 2 wars, but I wouldn't really say that we won them because they were world wars. And we haven't had a declared war. It's
No, we actually lost the World War. Did you know that?
Which one?
We lost.
Which one?
Well, we lost 1 and 2.
How?
Well, we imported a lot of people of a certain ethnicity, and they kind of took over America, so it was pretty bad.
The Germans?
Mm.
That's a
No, we had a lot
nationality.
of Germans beforehand. No, we had a lot of Germans before that. I'm talking about another ethnicity group.
Do you know who the Bilderberg group is?
That's not ethnicity. That's just like a business thing.
But you know who they are?
It's like a club. Yeah, it's like a club. It's like a club of rich people. Yeah, they're not the reason why America's in trouble.
No?
No. We got
Who is
another
it?
group.
What ethnicity
Just
is
say
it?
it. Like, take your mask off. Just say it. We already know.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Jewish people. Yeah.
Well, there it is, sweetie. Yeah.
All right. Toodles. I'm not,
It sucks to be mediocre and have to blame other people for your mediocrity.
well, I'm glad I didn't take that serious the entire time.
Yeah.
I just was like, this isn't going to be long because we've got about 11 minutes left. And I'm like, I'm just going to, and then I just rolled a Yahtzee. That's cool. I love it. Which actually, I have to say, I think somehow, well, I mean, we already know it's bad, but I ended up seeing a video that was a Holocaust denier, and I was like, oh, how'd this end up on my Twitter? I'm like,
because it's Twitter.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this makes sense. It is Twitter. It is a cesspool of everything. No, I just was saying the Germans, like, because a lot of Germans immigrated to the United States after World War One, and technically
that's
during.
true.
So that's why I was like, the Germans, because that's who we got mass immigration from in reality. So shows, I guess, how little he knew history from there. But we can hold on. I do want to get to something that was somewhat funny. See if I can find it. Do I know which one it is? Oh, this one's not funny. This is just gonna be so for the person earlier that was like we were talking to about taxes. I'm sure you saw this today. This one piqued my interest.
This one's actually old. I've played it before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was recent, but I must not have seen it that day then. My bad. But for those who haven't seen it, this is a congresswoman that is speaking to someone that works for the CBO or within there. So y'all will enjoy this sad reality.
Is it right that those making under $184,500, their effective payroll tax rate is roughly 12.4%?
That's right. The statutory rate is 6.2%, but consensus view is that the employee pays, basically the employer cost is passed on to the employee, and so the employee basically faces a rate of 12.4%.
12.4 for anybody earning $104,500. What is the effective payroll tax for someone making $1 million a year?
So they would pay the 12.4% on that first $185,000 roughly, and then would not pay additional tax on labor income above that amount. And so that math would work out to about 2.2%.
And for those who are confused, because I could have probably said this first, this is about FICA taxes. So specifically your Social Security taxes that automatically come out of your check that you never see, because there's a cap on how much you pay, right? So 6% is the limit, and you only pay, and that's what it actually is, right? But some employers pass it on that you end up paying their share, is what she's saying, because they're also that limit. So they, anyways, so they basically pass that on to you because they don't have to pay it after you've made, I think the amount now is, it's 174,000. So anything over 174,000 is not taxed for Social Security. Anything you make over that. So what she's saying is if you make $174,000 a year, you are effectively paying 12% into FICA, and then after 174, and you are a millionaire, you're paying about 2%. But it gets just slightly a little more aggravating.
Okay, so 12.4% for someone under 184.5. A millionaire would be about 2.2. What if you're a billionaire like Trump or Musk? Your Social Security tax would be effectively, on my understanding,
very, very much smaller.
0.0002.
Yes.
That just doesn't make sense to me.
0.0002% effective tax rate for Social Security. But, they need their money and it's going to go insolvent. So we can't, it's going to go insolvent and they need their money. So we can't raise taxes. Like if you just, right. Mm-hmm. So if you simply increase the cap or removed the cap, it would never go insolvent.
No.
Yeah, that's what I said, Thomas, for Social Security. It would never go insolvent. Because right now, they're seeing literally an effective tax rate for FICA, because that includes Medicaid and Medicare taxes too. That's all included, but Medicaid and Medicare doesn't have a cap, right? Luckily, they don't have a cap, but Social Security is. So that's why they still have an effective tax rate of 0.000002, is because they're still paying just a little bit out, right? And some much smaller tax rate for Medicaid and Medicare.
But the rich people need their money, and the rich people take all the risk, and the rich people...
Yeah. They don't care. I don't have a funny one to watch. I have sad and depressing shit like Oklahoma. Right. Like this. Okay, to be clear, before I play this, guys, this did pass, okay? It did pass, so don't get this mad, but this is going to be a Oklahoma Republican justifying why he voted against ending child marriage in Oklahoma. There's going to be a very specific part on here I want you to listen for. It's going to be towards the end, but...
Meanwhile, Senate Bill 504 would effectively end child marriage in Oklahoma. Now, it did pass the Senate unanimously, but when it got to the House Committee on Public Safety, State Representative J.J. Humphrey voted against it. Listen to why he said he did so.
What they want to change that to is now an 18-year-old would be the only age you could get married at. So they want to take away the parents' right to give a 16-year-old permission to get married. Now, in cases of pregnancy, or there are cases where a parent might want to give their kid permission to get married, and I think that's between those young people and the parents. And so I don't think the government should be telling us, the people, what to do with our kids.
They're not old enough to consent.
Right.
Like, but the government, okay, I want you guys to listen to this again.
With our kids.
Oh, I didn't go back far
should
enough.
be telling us, the people. And so I don't think the government should be telling us, the people, what to do with our kids. And so I don't think the government should be telling us, the people, what to do with our kids.
Interesting, because it's almost like they do care, though.
It's almost like they care in every other situation.
Yeah. A 10-year-old girl can't get an abortion with her parents' permission because she was a victim of incest or a victim of rape. So you want to tell the government what they can do with their kids in that instance, even if a parent advocates for it. Interesting. You want the government to be able to tell parents what kind of medication their kids can be on, or what kind of surgeries their kids can have, even though that's not even happening. It's interesting. And you want to make, and this is the best part, you want to make the government involved with whether or not a woman can obtain an abortion, which is literally, you guys call them children anyway, so about their kids.
No, I'll send you. This one was funny. I found this one today. I thought that was funny.
I was gonna say I do gotta go at least for, well, it's like a minute and 80 seconds. I said 80 seconds for no reason.
80 seconds.
What? Just that?
Yeah, he legitimately says this. He says
Oh,
this.
that's hilarious. I meant to say 40 seconds. I just doubled it for some reason. There will be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Okay, I love this. Before we play this, Alista over there on YouTube, y'all can see this. There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. All right, let's watch something that's gonna make us mad.
I got 3 suggestions for you. Number 1, there was an essay in the Washington Post, make American the official language of America, not English. I think you ought to look at that because it's a good idea.
All right.
No, I got 3 suggestions for you.
It's not English.
No, American. Make American the official language, not English. Yep.
Australia, I need y'all to make your language officially Australian. I need New Zealand to make it New Zealand, and I don't know how to make that one plural or Moose. What do you call what do you call New Zealanders, or what would you call your New Zealand language?
Kiwis, but
you would call what?
People from New Zealand, they're called Kiwis.
Never heard that.
Really?
Moose, teach me something. So Kiwian is the language?
See, Moose just yelled it.
Yeah.
Kiwis. That's what they're called. That's how you
Kiwian
differentiate them between Australians.
I like
You
that.
differentiate them between Australians by saying that they are Kiwis.
Okay, cool. So Kiwian is the language of Australia. British is the language of the UK. Irelanders are, well, they already have Gaelic, so I don't know how to say
they do have Gaelic.
Scottish is also its own already. So what do you call the English language spoken there? That's okay. I guess if we're just giving language the name of the nationality, that's cool for us. I mean, I guess we can do that. Just let's make this even across the board, because there's a reason why English is called English. We did not make it.
No.
Cool.
Our colonizers did.
Yeah. And this is not to you, good Chris. This is to bad Chris, somewhere over in the tube chat somewhere. I haven't seen him in a minute, probably because he said dumb shit and got yoinked. You need to like whatever thing you're like plugging numbers into to try to get these estimates. You're so wrong in so many ways and grossly overstating it. Like you don't know how to do calculations for what you're trying to calculate in any way, shape, or form. Like, you're not doing well. Anyways, if you guys have not hit that follow button or that subscribe button, go ahead and hit it now. Be sure to subscribe to Monica. Her links are in the description. You guys already know her on Twitch, but we'll go ahead and reiterate it for you. It is just Monida. And if you are on TikTok, you just hit that plus sign next to her name. We're gonna roll through this. Sorry I'm getting to you late, but we've got fly rolls in throwing pocket glitter. Good mystical magical Monday, cuties and beauties. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day, and remember to your daily dose of hydration and snackies. Now remember to stay amazing. Swan dive, barrel rolls out, window exploding into glitter. Yeah, I can't even speak. When I speak quickly, I can't say it. Thank you, Luis, again for the sandcastle. We read that one. Thank you, Moose. Does this caller has to be a product of No Child Left Behind. Probably. This
Which
was
one?
to that. No, that was the second caller, the one that said he was Pratt. And Kilo, we answered this one. He said he wasn't getting paid. He was a real person. Ryu is completely right. MAGA source is trust me, bro. Eric wants a run. There as in Yeb. A run. I rolled it extra just for you. Cool. Tesla is better than any EV on the market. Not true, actually. That's
Give me a
why-
BYD. I'm for it.
Yeah,
Remove the
let's get
tariff. Bring me China BYD. I'm with it. It's fine.
Yeah. These calls make me glad I didn't immigrate to the US back when I considered it. No offense. Give Kitty a hug. I will give my cat a hug. She's so fluffy.
Yes.
She's not. If she was here, I'd pick her up for y'all because she's a fluffers. If men could get pregnant, abortions would be available at CVS and later 7-Eleven.
Yep.
That's so true. For fuck's sake, the one-child policy in China was to control population growth, which would have put a strain on the country's resources if left unchecked. Yep, at that time, it went away. We already hung up on him. It's hilarious when they try to bring in religion and then they want to switch topics after getting cooked. Yeah, they lose so quickly on religion. All right, we are all caught up. So y'all have a great rest of your nights. Y'all should know where to find me tomorrow. It's going to be Tuesday, so it'll be on Jimmy Snow's channel. Of course, I'll be live on Twitch and I'll be live on TikTok. I may or may not be live on YouTube. Oh, TikTok. We caught up on the likes. Thank you guys so much. I just saw that.